Welcome to the Grimdark Chronicles. Something of mystery, an information repository, and a place of history and bygone times. With the archival world of Calliope lost to heretical treachery, now only a few data repositories remain. Origins and first founding, the Imperial Fists were one of the Emperor's original first founding legions, created to reunite humanity during the Great Crusade. With expertise in siege and defensive tactics, they secured and fortified newly conquered worlds, ensuring long-term Imperial control. Their fortress monastery, the Phalanx, is a massive, mobile star fortress and serves as both a home and a symbol of their dedication to fortification. This immense battle station allows them to rapidly deploy across the galaxy and stands as one of the most formidable examples of Imperial architecture. The Primarch of Rogal Dorn, the Primarch of the Imperial Fists, was a fierce tactician known for his loyalty, stoicism, and mastery of defensive warfare. Found on the icy world of Inuit, Dorn led a powerful stellar empire before reuniting with the Emperor. His uncompromising dedication to duty and refusal to compromise made him one of the Emperor's most trusted lieutenants. Though his rigid views occasionally created tension with more flexible Primarchs, Dorn's legacy of perfection in siegecraft and his values of sacrifice and loyalty continue to shape the Imperial Fists' doctrines. The Great Crusade. Throughout the Great Crusade, the Imperial Fists were deployed as the Emperor's strategic reserve, known for their ability to break through enemy defenses and reinforce critical positions. Their meticulous approach to fortification ensured that conquered territories remained securely under Imperial control. Notable campaigns, such as the War of the Consus Drift, showcased their endurance in long sieges and their tactical precision, solidifying their reputation as the foremost siege experts within the Imperium. The Horus heresy. The Horus heresy was a pivotal event for the Imperial Fists, as they were entrusted with fortifying the Imperial Palace on Terra against the traitor legions. Rogal Dorn's extensive defenses held Horus forces at bay, buying crucial time for the Emperor's final confrontation with Horus. The heresy's aftermath deeply scarred Dorn, leading him to obsess over redeeming himself and the Legion, culminating in the Iron Cage, a brutal conflict with the Iron Warriors that nearly annihilated the Imperial Fists, but proved their resilience and dedication to duty. Rebuilding after the heresy. After the heresy, the Imperial Fists initially resisted Robot Guilliman's Codex Astartes, which called for dividing legions into smaller chapters to prevent power imbalances. Dorn reluctantly agreed, resulting in the creation of the Black Templars, Crimson Fists, and others who carried on the Imperial Fists' siege doctrines. Despite significant losses in the Iron Cage, the Imperial Fists rebuilt, focusing on their role as the Imperium's primary defenders, with specialized recruitment from war-torn worlds to ensure their resilience. Notable early battles. The Siege of Terra during the Horus heresy is the most legendary battle in the chapter's history. Dorn's fortifications proved crucial in defending the Emperor, and the Imperial Fists fought fiercely to protect the palace. Another significant battle was the Iron Cage incident, a brutal siege against the Iron Warriors, where the Imperial Fists suffered heavy losses but demonstrated their unyielding spirit. These battles helped cement their legacy as relentless warriors committed to defending the Imperium at any cost. Gene Seed strengths and flaws. The Imperial Fist's gene seed is highly stable, but lacks the Becher's gland, which enables Marines to spit acid, and the Susan membrane, allowing suspended animation. While these deficiencies limit some capabilities, the chapter's purity and discipline compensate, and their Apothecarium is vigilant in maintaining genetic stability. The stability of their gene seed contributes to their strong recruitment base, ensuring the chapter remains robust and resilient. Successor chapters. The Imperial Fists produced several successor chapters, including the Black Templars, known for their crusading zeal, and the Crimson Fists, who emphasized defensive tactics. While each successor has developed its unique identity, they share the Imperial Fist's commitment to fortification and siege warfare. Strong bonds connect these chapters, often bringing them together in defense of the Imperium, preserving the legacy of Rogal Dorn across the galaxy. Ancient allies and enemies. The Imperial Fists have a close alliance with the Adeptus Custodes, forged during the Siege of Terra, where they defended the Imperial Palace side by side. Their most bitter rivalry is with the Iron Warriors, who, under Perturabo, became experts at breaking sieges. This rivalry reached its peak in the Iron Cage, where both legions engaged in one of the most grueling siege battles in Imperial history. This rivalry persists into the 41st millennium, with the Imperial Fists frequently clashing with the Iron Warriors across the galaxy. Significant role in Imperial conflicts. The Imperial Fists have played a central role in many of the Imperium's major conflicts, from the Horus heresy to Abaddon the Despoiler's Black Crusades. Their defensive prowess and expertise in siege warfare make them indispensable, especially in holding strategic fortresses and critical space stations. Their involvement in these conflicts has repeatedly proven their resilience and reliability, solidifying their reputation as the Imperium's stalwart defenders. Chapter Mythology and the Emperor. The Imperial Fists see the Emperor as the ultimate leader and ideal human rather than a god. Their loyalty is rooted in the sense of duty instilled by their direct role in defending him during the Siege of Terra. The chapter's culture values the Emperor's ideals of sacrifice and service, and their mythology centers on their role in protecting him, with rituals and ceremonies dedicated to commemorating their greatest acts of service. Legends of the chapter's founding heroes. Rogal Dorn, the unwavering Primarch, is celebrated as a model of stoic dedication and tactical genius. Sigismund, the first captain of the Imperial Fists and founder of the Black Templars, is equally revered for his valor during the heresy and as the first Emperor's champion. Their deeds are central to chapter lore, inspiring new generations of warriors and symbolizing the chapter's martial dedication and unyielding faith in the Emperor. Chapter reforms and traditions. Following the heresy, the Imperial Fists complied with the Codex Astartes reforms, splitting into successor chapters. However, they retained their traditions, focusing on rigorous training, endurance, and fortification. Their commitment to fortifying key Imperial positions and their history of sacrifice are celebrated through rituals honoring Dorn and their heroic lineage, maintaining their identity despite their formal division into chapters. Relics and artifacts. The Imperial Fists guard several sacred relics, including the Fist of Dorn, a massive power gauntlet symbolizing strength, and the Phalanx, their formidable mobile fortress. These artifacts are symbols of their legacy in fortification and defensive warfare, and each relic embodies their history and dedication to the Emperor. These treasures are carefully preserved and are wielded only by the most honored among their ranks. Role in Terra's defense or the Imperium. During the Horus heresy, the Imperial Fists were central to Terra's defense, fortifying the Imperial Palace to withstand Horus' assault. In peacetime, they remained stationed near Terra with the Phalanx, prepared to respond to any threat against the heart of the Imperium. They are often tasked with defending key fortresses and critical worlds, securing the Imperium's core from existential threats. The Apothecarium and Gene Sacrets. The Imperial Fist's Apothecarium maintains the purity and stability of their gene seed, closely monitoring and preserving their genetic lineage. Lacking certain implants, they compensate through discipline and rigorous training. The Apothecarium's vigilance ensures the chapter's continued strength, preserving their warriors' resilience and effectiveness for future generations. Combat Doctrine. The Imperial Fists' combat doctrine revolves around siege warfare, fortifications, and attrition tactics. They excel in both offense, with calculated assaults on enemy strongholds, and defense, with unbreakable fortifications and relentless endurance. Their tactics are heavily influenced by Dorn's philosophy of precision and sustained pressure, making them experts in securing and holding key positions. Elite units and dreadnoughts. The Imperial Fist's first company is composed of veteran Terminators, equipped for intense siege and close combat scenarios. Their dreadnoughts, housing revered, battle-worn warriors, are deployed in crucial moments, providing unmatched firepower and resilience. These elite units embody the chapter's ideals of endurance, loyalty, and service even beyond mortal limits. Weapons and armor. Their distinctive thunder hammers and storm shields symbolize the Imperial Fists' commitment to siege warfare, blending offense and defense. Their iconic yellow armor, adorned with fortification motifs, marks them as the Emperor's Praetorians. Each piece of armor and weaponry is carefully maintained, reflecting the chapter's respect for its martial legacy and dedication to duty. Fleet and space combat. The Imperial Fists maintain a versatile and powerful fleet anchored by the Phalanx, which serves as both a command center and an unassailable fortress. Skilled in void warfare, the chapter uses boarding actions and siege tactics to overpower enemy ships and secure critical objectives. Their fleet combines ground and space operations seamlessly, enabling them to protect key assets and Imperial worlds with unparalleled efficiency.